Hello, everybody. Filet Shark back with another review for my blind commentary, blind reaction to One Punch Man Season 2, Part 1. And by Part 1, I mean the first half of the season. Yes, I was expecting to do episodes 1 to 4 originally, but we ended up doing Season 2, episodes 1 to 6 of One Punch Man. Now, I just figured I'd go probably 4, 4, and 4 with this season. I didn't really have any recommendations or structured plans for this season. I just kind of went in saying I'll probably do 4, maybe I'll do 3. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I went in and I ended up doing 6. So that was a whole lot of fun. We got a 3-hour One Punch Man video. I think it's 3 hours and 3 minutes. So we got a massive One Punch Man Season 2 Part 1 reaction for you guys where we did the first half of the season. I'm probably just going to do the second half of the season next time, and then, that'll wrap it up, which would be really cool. Originally, I was going to take an extra rotation to do it compared to what I'm doing now, and I still might split them up 3 and 3, possibly, the second half of the season, but there's a good chance I'm just going to do episodes 7 to 12 of One Punch Man Season 2 next time. So there's a good chance I'm going to finish One Punch Man Season 2 next time. So it looks like One Punch Man is probably going to be the next series to be wrapping up, and after that we're going to be jumping into My Hero Academia Season 4. Obviously we have the first My Hero movie to do before that, but generally speaking it'll be My Hero Season 4, which I believe is still has 5 or 4 episodes left, 4 or 5 episodes left. So we're really getting to My Hero Season 4 around the perfect time, right around the time where it's ending, so we can start banging out the early episodes of the season, and by the time I get to the end of the season, those episodes should be over, so it should work out perfectly to do the entirety of Season 4 of My Hero in a pretty timely manner, hopefully, and I'm really looking forward to jumping into My Hero. I haven't really heard much of anything about Season 4. I know some people are really liking it, as always with My Hero, but I know some people not the biggest fans. I'm not entirely sure the whole story of that, but I'm really excited to check out My Hero Season 4. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun, and like I said, I'm just really excited for that as well. And yeah, it looks like One Punch Man is going to be the next series that I complete or catch up to, whatever labeling you want to use. So when I do finish One Punch Man, it will, assuming it is the next series I finish, which I'm sure it will be replaced by My Hero Academia Return. So that's going to be really fun. We're almost getting through a lot of stuff, because I'm going to finish One Punch Man first, and then if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to finish, I believe I'm going to finish MLP and Ruby at the same time, and assuming I do, or, no, I think I'm going to finish... Yeah, no, I'm going to finish MLP before Ruby, but those are going to be really interesting, because the series after One Punch Man that I finish, I'm going to replace with Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, and the series after that is going to be a new anime series, so that's going to be really fun. So there's going to be a lot of fun stuff coming along, so that's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to just doing a bunch of different stuff, so it should be cool. Anyways, we're doing some, obviously, like I said, this was One Punch Man Season 2, Part 1. Really fun episodes, just getting back in the swing of One Punch, banging out half the season, which is pretty crazy. Not my plan. I would plan to bang out a third of the season, ended up banging out half the season, which works out even better, because it means that I'm probably going to have to bang out the other half of the season next time, but then after that, it means I finished, One Punch Season 2 a rotation earlier than expected, which means I get to another series rotation earlier than expected, and just everything's moving along really well, which is fucking awesome. So I'm really excited to be doing One Punch Man Season 2. The animation's not as good. Get that out of the way. It's nowhere near as good. It's still, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's actually fine. It's just compared to how amazing Season 1 animation was, which is some of the best animation I've ever seen in an anime, was One Punch Man Season 1. That animation was just out of this world. I'd still argue probably not as good as Mob's. Oh my god, Mob's animation is disgusting. One Punch Man's animation was disgusting too, though. Both of those shows just had disgustingly good animation. And unfortunately, One Punch Season 2 does not have that disgustingly good animation. It just has kind of normal, solid animation. It's good enough for what it is, but it's not anything incredible like it used to be. So the studio changed, but also just the amount of people that worked, amazing people that worked on One Punch Season 1 and all that stuff. Various reasons why Season 2 doesn't look as good. Even just the art isn't as sharp, but overall it still looks good. I don't think it looks bad. It still fits One Punch. Maybe it even fits One Punch a little better in a sense, because it's rougher, and in that sense reminds me a little more of the horrible art style of the original, the horrible just everything of the original webcomic besides the actual writing. But in the end, that's the thing. One Punch, if you've ever seen any shots of the original webcomic, it is disgusting in the bad way. But it all comes down to one's brilliant writing, and that's what makes One Punch so good. And same with Mob Psycho. Although, like I said, while I do prefer Mob Psycho 100 to One Punch Man, both are just fantastic, and the humor and just the elements of they kind of have different morals about, One Punch Man is more about your self-worth and your sense of self and all that shit. And One Punch does tackle that a lot, but it's kind of more about, not being bigger than yourself, which to be fair is actually a huge, if anything, maybe even the biggest moral of Mob. So there definitely is a lot of connections between the two, but both series are just fantastic, and one of the things that really drives both of them is the comedy, and One Punch has just fantastic comedy. It's just so silly, so stupid, but that's what makes it so great, and it's always just so much fun to watch One Punch Man and just get to experience the laughs of it. And I feel like what we got from Season 2 Part 1 only continued that idea that there's just so much fun that comes from the series, and I'm so glad that we get to experience that fun in the way we do, because it's what you fucking want. Like, One Punch Season 2 just had so many great times, so many great laughs just in the first half, and in that sense it was very reminiscent of the first season. Now we also got a bunch of interesting characters, chiefly Garo, who's kind of acting as like this antagonist of the season. He's been really interesting. He's been a standout character of Season 2. There's been some other potatoes. Obviously, Bang's doing a lot of stuff, and he's been great. Really loved him in the fucking OVA, or it must have been one of the specials. Yeah, because the OVA was backstory, but in the specials, he was amazing. And yeah, there's just a lot of other people around. Saitama in his martial arts tournament is just hilarious, while the world is fucking falling apart around them. He's just pretending to be the Bang's fucking shitty apprentice in a martial arts tournament. It's the funniest fucking thing. And dude, my God, the way he beat Garo the first time was the shit of legends. I mean, the way he beat Garo and the way he beat Sonic were just, those are the type of One Punch godly memes that just make me smile to no end. I'm not sure which one was better, because you had the line hopping and then you had the what the fuck moment, which will be the thumbnail for my reaction to the what the fuck, and the what the fuck, or whatever. I mean, it was literally just gibberish. But the Garo moment, the Garo Saitama moment was on that level. I don't think it was as good, because Sonic's reaction to the line hopping from Saitama was probably the greatest thing in the universe. But the Garo Saitama moment was pretty fucking insane as well, in the best of ways. We got some Moomin Rider, which was fantastic. We got a lot of fun stuff. There was a lot of badass people who were getting to do some really fun stuff, and it was really cool to get to see all of them just bang out their beautiful content. And, we got to see like the tank top people, and they were really silly with Garo. And like I said, Bang and his brother seem really cool, and I'm very interested to see them interact with Garo at some point in the near future, in the next video, I imagine. And, there's just so much stuff. And it's building up, I assume, to another confrontation of Garo and Saitama, but it could also be building up to a confrontation of the Monster King and Saitama, because the monsters have made like a monster association now, and they're all working together in unison as part of a Grandmaster plan. It's fucking amazing. So you got that element of the story going on again, while Saitama is just fucking impersonating, it's like Chiranko or whatever his name is, in a fucking martial arts tournament. It's the funniest fucking shit ever, and it's classic One Punch. It's why we love it, all that greatness. So, yeah, that's all amazing. And then, yeah, just a lot of fun stuff overall. But yeah, you know, this is One Punch Season 2, episodes 1 to 6, first half of the season. I got a Discord, Twitter, Patreon, other links down below in the description. We have the poll, the March polls. The polls for April 2020 are open and available. You have an anime movie poll and a cartoon movie poll, both of which are going well. And last I checked, the anime movie poll is like neck and neck, so you might want to check that out. Just a lot of fun stuff there, which is just really cool to see. And yeah, you can check those out. Like I said, the last month's poll was won by Spirited Away. I'll be reacting to that on Saturday. So check out that reaction if you're interested. And just lots of fun stuff coming up on the channel. Also, we're on a very strong daily upload streak that I started in late February, right according to plan. When I returned from my trip, I'd go on a daily upload streak leading into what would hopefully be a daily upload month in March. And so far, everything is going exactly to plan. So that's fantastic. This will be the March 3rd video. So the 3rd day of March, 3rd video of March. And also, like I said, we're on a pretty good upload streak. We're probably up to double digits by this point. I'd say we're probably around 10 or so consistent daily uploads. Now, admittedly, some of those have been re-uploads, but again, I need to do these re-uploads, and I am committed to doing them on Sundays and Mondays, and we are keeping up with that idea of doing the re-uploads on Sundays and Mondays, and I will continue to do that for the time being. So yeah, that's what's going on with those. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got to say for the One Punch Man review. Links down below in the description. BitChute, 720p Mega, 1080p Mega, whatever you need, it's down there. And yeah, that's going to do it for this One Punch Man Season 2 Part 1 review. My reaction was a lot of fun, I think. I'm having a lot of fun with the season. But it's probably not going to end up being as good as Season 1. I mean, just on the fact of Season 1, when you first started the show, you're like, what the fuck? If you didn't have any experience with the manga or the webcomic, you're like, what the fuck is this bullshit? It's so good. And also, the animation is just on another level. I honestly think the soundtrack's also not as good this season. I just mean like the OP and stuff. But the OP has grown on me a lot already, and I need to listen to it a few more times in my reactions and maybe outside of them to really pin down my opinions on it. But it's grown on me since I first heard it, for sure. Anyways, it's time for me to bid you adieu. Flamin' Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.